So here is our numerical, that is to find out the velocity and angular acceleration of this mechanism. The statement of the numerical is given. A 4-bar mechanism ABCD, AD is fixed and track AB is rotated at the 200 RPM. Means the given that the link AB is rotating at 200 RPM in a clockwise direction. So N of AB is equal to 200 RPM in a clockwise direction. The AD is 40 mm. The length of the various links are given, that is AB is 40 mm, BC is equal to 150 mm, AD is equal to 150 mm and CD is equal to 80 mm. Okay, and they asked to find out the angular velocity of the link BC and CD and angular acceleration of the link BC and CD. Okay, so first of all we have to convert this RPM into radian per second. So angular velocity of the link AB is equal to 2 pi n of AB divided by 60. Okay, so we will put here value 2 into pi into 200 divided by 60. So it becomes 20.943 radian per second. So it is the angular velocity of the link AB. Okay. Now we have to convert this angular velocity into linear velocity. So velocity of the AB is equal to AB into omega of AB. So link length here, AB is the link length of length of the link AB. If we put this length in meter, then we will get the velocity in meter per second. If we put this value in mm, we will get the velocity in mm per second. So for standard purpose, we will put this value of link AB in meter. So length of the link AB is 40 mm. If we convert this into meter, then it is equal to 0.04 meter. So it is equal to 0.04 into 20.943 and it is equal to 8377 meter per second. This meter per second. Okay. This is the velocity of the link A. Okay. First of all, we will draw a velocity diagram or a velocity analysis of diagram this link or this mechanism. So here point A and D are fixed. So we consider, suppose here is point A and point B. Both are fixed, therefore both lies on a same position. Okay. Now we have to draw a velocity vector for this link AB. As the velocity is always perpendicular to the link, so we have to draw a line which is passing through this point A and which is perpendicular to this link AB. So this is the line which is passing through point A and perpendicular to the link AB. Okay. Now we have to mark the point B, which is lie on this line, and what is the magnitude of this point B, or what is the magnitude? This is the magnitude of this vector AB is 0.8377 meter per second. So we will consider some scale. Here we mark and suppose scale is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 0.1 meter per second. Okay. So convert this meter velocity into a centimeter. So it becomes 8.3 centimeter. So take a distance in compass or 8.3 centimeter from the point A and mark here this point B. And this is the velocity of the point B, which is A in this direction. So is a velocity vector of the link AB. Now the link BC, we have to find out the velocity of the link BC and CD. Okay, so as this link is BC and its velocity vector is perpendicular to this link BC, so draw a line which is passing through this point B and which is perpendicular to this link BC. So we will draw our line. Which is passing through the point B and perpendicular to the link BC. We don't know the velocity of this link BC, means we don't know the magnitude of this velocity. We have to find out. Means the point C will lie on this line anywhere. We don't know. Okay, now as the point D is fixed, so D is lie here. This is a link CD, means we will draw a velocity vector for this link CD, which is passing through point D and perpendicular to CD. Okay, passing through point D and perpendicular to this link CD. So draw a line which is passing through point D and perpendicular to this link CD. Okay, so this is the line, and where these two lines meet, we will get the point C. We will get the point C, and this is the point C. So this is the velocity vector of point C with respect to B, and this is the velocity of the point C with respect to B. Okay. Then we have to find out the magnitude of this velocity. If we measure this distance, means vector CD is, what is the length of this vector CD? If we measure this by using a scale or etc., we will get the value of the vector CD is equal to 5.1 centimeter, and if we multiply this by this scale, we will get velocity of this link CD is equal to 5.1 into 0.1, that is equal to 0.51 meter per second. Okay. How we calculate the velocity of the link CD? First of all, we measure this vector by using a scale. It becomes 5.1 centimeter. Multiply by this 5.1 centimeter by this scale, then we will get the velocity of the link CD. Now we have to find out the angular velocity of the link CD. So what is the formula for velocity? Velocity of the CD is equal to link length CD into angular velocity of the link CD. What is the velocity of this? This is the point 51. What is the length of the link CD? The link length CD is 0.8. Sorry, length of the link CD is 80 mm. Means if we convert this into meter, it becomes 0.08 into angular velocity of the CD. So angular velocity of the link CD is equal to 6.375 radian per second. This is the angular velocity of the link CD. Now we have to find out the angular velocity of the link BC. So vector BC is equal to measure this distance. What is the distance of this? If we measure this, it becomes 4.5 centimeter. 4.5 centimeter. Convert it into meter per second by multiplying by this scale. So it becomes 0.45 meter per second. The velocity of the link BC is 0.45 meter per second. Convert this into a means by using this is the velocity of point C with respect to D, we have to find out the angular velocity. So velocity, linear velocity is equal to distance CD into angular velocity of the link. CD 0.45, the length of the link CD or BC is 150 mm, converted into meter, that is 0.15 meter into angular velocity of the link BC. Therefore, angular velocity of the link BC or CD is equal to 3 radian per second. 3 radian per second. This is the half solution of our numerical, that is they ask find the angular velocity of the link BC and CD. Now we have to find out the acceleration of the link BC and CD. Angular acceleration of the link BC and CD. So for this purpose we have to make one table. The table should be a link name, length of the link, velocity of link, then acceleration. In this there are two accelerations, that is normal acceleration and tangential acceleration. We have to make this table. So this is our table, and we have formula that normal acceleration is equal to v square upon r, and tangential acceleration is equal to r equal to. Okay. Now first link is AB. What is the length of the link? We will put this between meters 0.04. What is the velocity of this link? The velocity we have calculated, it is 0.8377 meter per second. Okay. Then link, we have to calculate the normal acceleration of this link. Normal acceleration of the link AB, we have formula that is v square upon r, where r is the link length, that is 0.04 meter. So if we calculate this, it becomes, it is equal to 0.8377 square upon 0.04. It is equal to 17 point, I think so 17. Five one four meter per second square. Okay, so this is the normal acceleration. Now tangential acceleration, as this link is rotated with uniform angular velocity omega, so it alpha becomes 0. Why alpha 0? Because if any link is rotated with uniform angular velocity, then its acceleration should be a 0. So the tangential component of this link will be a 0. Tangential component of this link should be 0. This is our first part. Now we have to calculate the second part, that is BC. For link BC, the length of the link BC is 0.15 meter. What is the velocity? We have calculated the velocity of the link BC, and velocity of the link BC is 0.45 meter per second. 0.45 meter per second. We have to calculate the normal component of this link BC. We have formula v square upon r. So it is become 0.45 square divided by 0.15, and it becomes, I think, 1.35. 1.35 meter per second square. And we don't know the angular acceleration acceleration of this link. So we cannot be find out it, we have to find out it. So we will mark it as a question. Okay, this is our second part. Then third, that is equal to CD. The length of the link CD is 0.08 meter. And what is the velocity of the link CD? Velocity of the link CD is 0.51 meter per second. Then by using this value we can find out the normal component of the acceleration of the link CD. So it becomes 0.51 square divided by 0.08 and it is equal to 3.25 meter per second. Meter per second. It is a tangential. Sorry, it is a normal component of acceleration. Now we have to find out the tangential component of acceleration. To find out the tangential component of acceleration of this link CD, we need alpha, but we don't know alpha, so we have to find out. Okay. Now we will draw the velocity acceleration diagram for this mechanism, and by using this acceleration diagram we will find out this tangential component of acceleration, and by using this tangential component of acceleration we will find out the angular acceleration of the link. Okay. Now first of all, here 2 points are fixed, that is A and D. So mark point A and D as a fix. This is point A, this is point B. Okay. We have to take some scale. If we consider this column, the maximum value is 17.51 and minimum value is 1.35. So we will take some scale, that is 1 centimeter. Sorry, 1 centimeter is equal to 2 meter per second. We will take some scale, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 2 meter per second square. Okay. So this value becomes, if we divide it by 2, we will get some 8.8 value, 8.8 centimeter. Okay. The normal component of acceleration is always parallel to the link. Here is our mechanism of the link ABCD. So the normal component of acceleration for a link AB is passing through this point A, and the parallel to this link AB means we have to draw a one line which is passing through this point A and which is parallel to link AB. So this is link, this is a line which is passing through point A and parallel to AB. Okay. The point means the normal acceleration is 17.514. If we convert it into scale, we will get some value, that is 8.8. So from point A, mark a point B dash, which is lie on this line, and its magnitude is like this. So suppose this is my point B dash. Okay. B dash. Why B dash? Because if we consider any link, it has a two components, that is tangential component and normal component. If and the final acceleration of the link is summation of these two, that is tangential acceleration plus normal acceleration. Okay. So first of all, we will draw a line which is passing through point A parallel to link AB, and take a distance, take a magnitude of this acceleration, that is 17.514, and we will mark a point B dash. Now we need to draw, this is the normal component of acceleration, we need to draw a tangential component of acceleration for link AB. But tangential component of acceleration is 0, therefore another point B double dash will appear at the same point at B double, means here is point B double dash. Why B double dash is here? Because tangential component of acceleration is 0. So for normal compound we will mark as B dash, and for tangential compound we will mark as a B double dash. As these both the points appear at the same position, our final point B is appear at this both position. So I will remove this all the notation and I will only keep at B point. Means this is the acceleration vector of, means it is the acceleration of the point B, which is A, overall acceleration of the link AB, overall acceleration of the link AB, and which is also the, means this line also represent the normal component of the link AB. Means this both are equal. Now we have to draw the or we have to find out the acceleration analysis for link BC. We have point B. We have to find out the point C, where point C will lie. Okay. So we have to draw a one line. The normal component of acceleration is always parallel to the link. Means we have to draw a one line which is passing through this point B and which is parallel to this link BC. Which is passing through point B and parallel to BC. So this is my line and which is parallel to this link BC. Okay, and what is the magnitude? The magnitude of the normal component of acceleration is 1.35 meter per second square. It is meter per second square. Okay, so convert this into scale. It becomes about 0.7 centimeter. So from here mark this as a point C dash. As we draw a normal component of acceleration, we will get C dash here. Okay. Now, the tangential component of acceleration is always perpendicular to the link. Means tangential component of acceleration is perpendicular to this BC dash. So we have to draw a one line which is passing through this C dash and perpendicular to the BC dash. Okay. So this is our line. Means C double dash or C point will lie on this line. The point C will lie on this line. Okay. Now, as point D is also fixed, so D is here. We have to find this. We have to draw the acceleration analysis for link CD. The link CD has a two component of acceleration, that is one is normal component and one is tangential component. The normal component of acceleration is always perpendicular to the link and tangential component of acceleration is always, normal component of acceleration is always parallel to the link and tangential component of acceleration is always perpendicular to the link. So draw a one vector or line which is passing through point D and parallel to CD. So this is my line which is passing through D and parallel to CD, and its magnitude is 3.25 meter per second. So I will get here, suppose another point C double dash. I will get C double dash as we have its magnitude and its direction. Okay. First of all, I will mark this. This component is acceleration, that is normal acceleration of the link BC, and this is the normal acceleration of the link CD. Okay. Now draw a line which is passing through C double dash and perpendicular to CD. Why perpendicular to CD? Because the tangential component of acceleration is always perpendicular to the link. So we will draw a line which is passing through C double dash and perpendicular to it. Okay. And where this point meets, we will get there is the point C. We will get the point C. Okay. And this component is tangential component of link CD, and this is the tangential component of link BC. Okay. And once we join it, this is the overall acceleration of the link CD. And this is the overall acceleration of the link BC. Okay. This is the velocity acceleration diagram for this mechanism. Okay. Now what they ask that angular acceleration of the link BC and CD. Okay. So we have to find out this alpha for link BC and CD. So if we measure this distance, C to C double dash, it will equal to the tangential component of link CD. So from acceleration diagram, vector C double dash is equal to, if we measure this, we will get this C double dash. If we measure this distance, that is C double dash, we will get it is equal to 4.8 centimeter. Convert this into meter per second by multiplying by this scale. So multiply it by 2, so we will get 16.8 meter per second square. This is the tangential acceleration of this link CD. Tangential acceleration of the link CD. Okay. Now, and what is the formula for tangential acceleration of the link CD is equal to alpha of CD into link length CD. It is equal to 16.8. What is the alpha CD? We don't know. What is the link length CD? CD is equal to 0.08 meter. Okay, 0.8 meter. So alpha CD is equal to 210 meters radian per second. How we have calculated? First of all, we have measured the vector length of C double dash. It is equal to 8.4 centimeter. Then we multiply it by scale. When we multiply it by scale, we will get the actual value of tangential component of the link CD. So tangential component of CD is equal to 16.8 meter per second square. We have a formula for tangential acceleration of the link CD, that is equal to angular acceleration of the CD into link length by this formula. So link length CD is equal to 0.08 meter. We don't know angular acceleration of the link CD. We have tangential acceleration of the link CD, that is 16.8, and by calculating this, we will get the angular acceleration of the link CD, that is 210 radian per second. Similarly, we can find out the angular acceleration of the link BC. So first of all, from diagram we have to measure where the tangential acceleration of of the link BC is this vector. The vector C to C dash will represent the tangential acceleration of the link BC. Tangential acceleration of the link BC. So from acceleration diagram, the vector C dash, the vector C dash will represent the tangential acceleration of the link BC, and it become, if we measure this C dash, it is equal to 7.7 cm. If we measure this distance from C to C dash, it is 7.7 centimeter. Multiply it by scale, we will get the tangential acceleration of the link BC, that is equal to 7.7 into 2, which is equal to 15.4 meter per second square. And from what is the formula for the tangential acceleration? Tangential acceleration of the any link is equal to link length into its angular acceleration, that is angular acceleration of the link BC. Length of the link BC is 0.15 meter. 0.15 into alpha, we don't know alpha BC. And what is the tangential acceleration of the link? This is 15.4. If we calculate this, alpha BC is equal to 102.67 radian per second. Okay. So these are the total solution of our problem, that is find out the angular velocity of the link BC and CD and angular acceleration of the link BC and CD. Okay. So angular acceleration of the link BC is 102.67 radian per second and angular acceleration of the link CD is 210 radian per second square. Similarly, in this way we can find out the angular acceleration of the any link by using the relative velocity method. This method is called as the relative velocity method. Okay.